After that, there was nothing but that you played out your little scenario, and you were pretty good, too, with the love-crazed schoolgirl bit. The people in the capital were quite convinced. Unfortunately, not everyone in the district fell for your act, he says. My parents must register at least a flicker of bewilderment because he addressed it. This, of course, you don't know. You have no access to information about the mood in other berries as an act of science, not an act of love. And if a girl from District 12 of all places can defy the capital and walk away unharmed, what is to stop them from doing the same? He says. What is to prevent such an uprising? It takes a moment for his last sentence to sink in. Then the full weight of it hits me. There have been since I asked, both and somewhat elated by the possibility. Not yet, but they will. Uprisings have been known to lead to revolution. President Snow lost a spot over his left eyeball. The very spot where I myself I get headache. Do you have any ideas what that would mean? How many people would die? What conditions that would have to face? Whatever problems anyone may have with the capital, believe me when I say that if it releases its grip on the district for even a short time, the entire system would collapse. I'm taken aback by the darkness and even sincerity of this speech, as if his primary concern is the welfare of the citizens of Panem, where nothing could be farther from the truth. I don't know how I dare to say the next word, but I do. It must be very fragile if a handful of berries can bring it down. There's a long pause while he examines me. Then he simply says, "It is fragile, but not in the way that you suppose." There's a knock at the door, and the capital man sticks his head in. "Her mother wants to know if you want tea." I would like tea," says the president. The door opens wider, and there stands my mother, holding a tray with a China tea set she brought to the scene when she married. "Set it here, please." He places his book on the corner of the desk and past the center. My mother sets the tray on the desk. He holds a China teapot and cups, cream and sugar, and a plate of cookies. They are beautifully etched with softly colored flowers. The frosting work can only be petals. What a welcome sight, you know. It's funny how often people forget that presidents need to eat too. President Snow says angrily, "Well, it seems to relax my mom a bit. Anyway, can I get you anything else? I can cook something more substantial if you are hungry," she offers. "No, this could not be more perfect. Thank you," he says, clearly dismissing her. My mother nods, shoots me a glance, and goes. President Snow pours tea for both of us and fills his with cream and sugar, then takes a long time stirring. I sense he has had his say and is waiting for me to respond. I didn't mean to should start any opera scenes, I tell him. I believe you. It doesn't matter. Your list turned out to be perfected in his world-wrapping choice. Ken is everything. The girl who was on fire. You have provided a spark that left unattended may go to an inferno that destroys Panem, he says. Why don't you just kill me now? I brought out. Prophecy, he asked. That would only add fuel to the flames. Arrange an accident then, I said. Who would buy it? He asked. Not you, if you were watching. Then just tell me what you want me to do. I will do it, I said, if only it were that simple. He picks out one of the frosted cookies and examines it. Lovely, your mother made this. Peter, and for the first time, I find I can hold his gaze. I reach for my tea but set it back down when I hear the cup rattling against the saucer. To cover, I quickly take a cookie. Peter, how is the love of your life? He asked. Good, I said. At what point did he realize the exact degree of your indifference? He asked, dipping his cookie in his tea. I'm not indifferent, I said.